Last October of this year, a renowned cell phone company released its latest product in the Philippines, and hundreds of people lined up to get their own. Others even camped outside the store the night before its release. But does one really need to sacrifice their sleep just to get a phone? There is nothing wrong with owning a phone. Likewise, there is nothing bad when we buy things we think we need. What is wrong, I suppose, is the inordinate attachment that we have on things. Yes, they may give us joy, but only temporary. All these man-made objects, when used to promote progress without sacrificing human dignity, are actually good. St. John of the Cross tells us not to attach ourselves to temporal goods. Attachment happens when creatures, which include things and people, take control of our mind and heart. Yes, my dear brothers and sisters, attachment to people can also be destructive to our spiritual growth. You will know that something is wrong if these creatures affect your relationship with God when they already disturb you. For instance, you know that you need to submit a requirement to your boss or to your teacher the next day, yet you stayed late watching all the episodes of a trending K-drama. Again, there's nothing wrong with watching K-dramas as long as you know your limitations. I myself is a fan of these because we also learn from them. This may sound too much for us because it seems like we are denying ourselves of freedom. However, liberation is not always doing what we want to do. When our actions are manipulated by external factors, we are not free. Freedom is when we can still be good people and joyful even with the absence of unnecessary things. Some people become sad and can do horrible things when they cannot get what they want, like receiving a cup of coffee not too hot for them, or when they were not re-elected as a school officer. When we are detached, we are more joyful because we care less about things. We'll have the time to spend on what can give us true happiness, and that is God. Fact check. There is an exceptional and principal benefit of detachment from creatures according to St. John of the Cross, and that is freedom of heart for God. When we do not allow things to control us, we become more joyful and we get to enjoy what we already have. The simpler we are, the more peaceful and contented we become. When we let go of the things that consume us, consume our time, our productivity and peace, the more that we can give ourselves to what is more essential. The more that life will become meaningful and beautiful. The more that we will become closer to God.